Some viewers. What's up? I'm just gonna get some viewers in and stuff like that. You guys better be grateful for the shit I do for y'all. Okay, got 2 viewers. Okay. Grateful for the shit I do. What's up, KRD? Okay. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this album. Yeah, man, I can't wait for myself. But just to let you, my viewers know, it's not going to be. I'm not going to spend like 2 hours on this review because I don't really want to talk 2 hours on this album. So yeah, just getting myself prepared, bro. I'm about to go in about 10 more minutes. Reviewers, yeah. A lot of people requested me to do this album. Like it was crazy. Like. Mm. Ross, my dude, what's up, bro? How you been? KRD, I heard this album just once. Well, I heard this album twice. I envy you. Okay, Jesus. By the way, thank you guys so much for the love. Last Friday when Steven, Mike, and I did the rarities and bullshit collection. Um, yeah, man, definitely. I'm going to get some more albums. This actually, I know this Friday or Saturday, I'm going to cop. Now I know they're releasing Prince Musicology and 3121, so I'm gonna cop those albums. Um, if I do, I'm potentially thinking about doing. If I do get Veterans Day this week, I'm definitely gonna do that this week. If not, I'm still gonna do it. I just want to get that album over with. Um, yeah. How's everyone's week so far? How's everyone's Monday? I have to go back to work later on in class and shit. But how's everyone's Monday? All right. Eminem. Where do I begin? Ross, I'm good, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Carity, my weekend was good so far. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. What you mean so far? I know what you mean. I'm just being a fucking dick. But by the way, in case you guys saw or didn't see, I uploaded a review on Run DMC's Back from Hell. Originally, that was going to be a live review, but I got another live review planned, which I'm going to keep that under wraps at the moment. Plus, I got to get ready for that double review on Jasmine Guy and Tisha Campbell and shit. Which, if you think Kamikaze's bad, oh my god. Okay. Appreciate it, KRD. Yeah, with that album, to be honest, it was better than I remembered, but it was not one of their best. But I would take that album over Crown Royal any day. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do both that and Down with the King sometime next month. Don't know when, but no, I'm not really a big fan of those albums. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, I know everybody likes Down with the King. I know everybody likes that album, but me no. Not to me. Alright, 11:55. You know what? I'm just gonna start because by the time I get to the album, it'll probably be 12. So I'm just about to say who Eminem is. All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of my hip hop, well, trash hip hop and stuff like that. Today's edition to my trash hip hop is going to be Eminem's Kamikaze, his recent album. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of shocked by this one because there's some people who actually did like this album. Well, me, not me. Okay, so this was released in 2018 on Aftermath, and it's called Shady. Singles albums what is known for are Fall, Venom, and Lucky You. And the producers include Dr. Dre, who's an executive, Eminem, who's also an executive, Swish Allnet, Fred Ball, Boy Wonder, Illa the producer, Jeremy Miller, Tay Keith, Lone Star Music, Mike Will Made It, Louis Resto, Ronnie J, S1, Tim Subi, and Jahan Sweet. All right. Okay, so for those who don't know who Eminem is, he is an MC from Detroit, Michigan. He got his, he was raised in trailer parks and stuff like that. And when he was little, he was often bullied and stuff. And he often start like retribution when he was listening to hip hop. He discovered hip hop at a young age. And the first hip hop song he listened to was Reckless from Ice-T and stuff. So when he dropped out of high school at age 17 and stuff, and he's wanted to take a career into hip hop and stuff like that. And he met his friend Proof. Proof, rest in peace of Proof, by the way. And they were often attend open mic sessions and stuff. And in 1992, they formed the group The Soul Intent. The Soul Intent, and they only released this one EP. This one EP was a self-titled EP and stuff. But from what I've heard, that EP goes for a huge amount of money and stuff. What's up, Eric Johnson? How you doing? So, yeah, by that time, in 1996, I believe his daughter was born that year, and he signed to this indie label, and he dropped Infinite. Now, say what you want to say about Infinite. To me, it was an okay debut. I'm just gonna put it this way. It was an okay debut. The reason why I say that is because lyrically, he was still trying to find himself, because I felt like he was trying to emulate a lot of AZ, Nas, but at the same time, I like that mid-90s vibe on that album and stuff. So it's an acquired taste. A lot of people like say it's a crazy album. I feel like its reputation oversees the album, in my opinion. So yeah. And I don't have a copy of Infinite, because I'm kind of like weary of trying to buy an online copy, because a lot of people try to buy online copies, and it was like either like a blank CD or a bootleg or some shit. So yeah. Eric, I'm ready for Friday. Ross said all of those producers, not a good beat for any of them. Damn. KRD, Infinite has that midnight vibe. It definitely got like that midnight cruising vibe and stuff. Maxine, that's my shit though. I love that song. Eric, that shit expensive, very, very expensive, but that's too much on Infinite. I'm gonna save that for a different day. So by that time, it was a commercial disappointment, and he delved more into his drug substance abuse, and he almost tried to commit suicide. But so he used all those experiences to develop his alter ego, Slim Shady. And then in 1997, he released a Slim Shady EP, which that shit right there, I fuck with that EP. That's a very dope EP and shit. I don't know where that stands with like a lot of Eminem fans, but it was like definitely like a precursor to what was to come, which I'm gonna get into. That EP caught the attention of The Source. They put him as an unsigned hype in 1988, which also caught the attention of Dr. Dre. Jimmy Iovine, who played the tape for Dr. Dre and stuff. And so they took them under their wing and signed to Aftermath. He signed to Aftermath Records. Now, Aftermath at that time was considered like a failure, because Dr. Dre dropped that Dr. Dre Presents the Aftermath compilation, which I'm gonna save my thoughts on that for when I review it. I'm definitely gonna review it sometime soon. I don't know when, but and a lot of people were signed to that label, and nothing was really getting released. And Dr. Dre is definitely notorious for that. So to put it bluntly, Eminem pretty much saved Aftermath Records when he dropped the Slim Shady LP. I want to say this. That is probably my favorite Eminem album. Probably my favorite Eminem album and stuff. Yeah, like that album, like If I Had, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, Guilty Conscience. Oh my God. And that album put him out there. Definitely put him out there and stuff. Then his popularity elevated when he basically appeared on Dr. Dre 2001. He was on basically like a majority of the songs and shit like that. Then that next year he had dropped, the Marshall Mathers LP, which is again my second favorite Eminem album. At one point that was my favorite, but hats off to Slim Shady. Marshall Mathers LP is good and everything, but it's good and everything, but I kind of lost interest to it over the years. I don't know what it is. I just lost interest to it, but it's still a classic album, definitely. Then, that album got him like a lot of controversy due to like the content and stuff like that, which I've done a review on that album like years back in 2013. So go on my channel, type in Marshall Mathers LP, it should pop up. Also that next year in 2001, his group D12 had dropped Devil's World and stuff like that, which that was a dope album. That was a very dope album. Mike was good, my nigga. Just in time for the festivities, just in time. All right, so then fast forward to 2002, that was like a very prolific year for him because he had done the 8 Mile movie, which is a dope movie, very good movie. But again, that's a movie which I kind of got tired of. It's been oversaturated, overseen. Like if it comes on TV, I'll watch it. And I've watched it on Netflix recently, but it just got overplayed for me, So then that same year he had dropped the Eminem Show. In my opinion, that album was his last great album. Like that album, like he went in on that album. Like songs like what's that shit called? What's that one song called? Superman, Without Me. What's that one song? Hold on, I got pulled up. It's driving me crazy. Cleaning Up My Closet, I got tired of after a while. I got what he was doing, but I just got tired of that stuff. White America, that shit. Sing for a Moment Till I Collapse, like that album right there. Whew. Fucking dope album. It's not as good as Slim Shady LP or Marshall Mathers LP. And he did kind of go a bit more commercial with that album, but again, that album is so fucking amazing in my opinion. Then it goes downhill from here. Aside from 2004, he had dropped Encore. Fucking trash album. At one point, this was his worst album at one point, but you'll be surprised what my answer is going to be. That same year, he caught some controversy due to the Just Lose It music video, where he made fun of Michael Jackson and stuff like that. And legend has it that Michael Jackson, he took all the rights to his songs aside from other people and stuff like that. And look it up, y'all, if y'all don't believe me and stuff, And so that same year he dropped his greatest, 2005, he went on a little hiatus He had dropped, his greatest hits album. He had done the Re-Up album. And so, and he was also going back to his substance abuse around that time too. And so he came back in 2009 where he dropped Relapse, which he was trying to sound like a Jamaican with that album. I don't know what it was. Oh man, I'm already talking a lot of shit, and I didn't get to Kamikaze yet. That's how much I dreaded this album review. But Relapse has some dope ish. I'm not gonna front. And so then the next year he had dropped Recovery. Recovery was supposed to have been Relapse too, but he changed it. It was supposed to have been like a mature album, but the production was so pop. Ugh, love the way you lie. Ugh. Oh my god. That same year, him and Royce the 5'9" dropped the Bad Meets Evil, the long-awaited EP Hell, the sequel, which again that was trash. The fucking production. Uh 2 years later, I'm just gonna wrap this shit up. 2 years later, he did the Marshall Mathers LP2, which I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. That album, it was better than his previous albums. It was not like a great album, but it was an okay album. Production was still issue. That song with Kendrick Lamar, oh, certain songs, it was a bit too long. But if I was to pick an album from Eminem I would listen to recently, I would definitely pick that one. Definitely. Then what happened then? You know, he took like another little break, done some soundtrack appearances, done some appearances. Then Revival happened. Well, he done the cipher. He had done this cipher. Damn, the chat is making me laugh already. He done this cipher in the 2017 BET Hip Hop Awards and stuff like that, where it was a controversial cipher because he was talk he was talking about Donald Trump. Everybody was craving about that cipher. Everybody was all like, "Oh my god, it's amazing! Oh my god!" and shit. It was basically slam poetry. Basically, it was not like no freestyle. It was just basically slam poetry to me, and I'm being particularly honest. It was good, but it was a bit too forced. Then he dropped Revival. When I heard that first single by Beyonce, it took literally every strength of me not to throw my phone across the window. That's how bad the fucking song was, man. The whole album was it was trap, man. It was what the fuck is Ed Sheeran doing on the Eminem album? Anyway, fast forward to 2018. He done the remix to he did a remix with 2 Chainz and Fresher to the Revival song Claustrophic and shit like that. I can't even talk today. And that got a lot of praise and shit. And then it talks like he was going to do another album. The hip hop community did not know what to think, and a lot of people were dissing him and shit with this album, and so that's how Kamikaze was born. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the album cover. Oh my god. Huh. Oh man. This is the album cover. Just paying homage to the Beastie Boys classic License to Ill album and shit. Um yeah. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Man, I'm not even ready for this shit yet. I'm not even ready. Guest appearances include Joyner Lucas, Paul Rosenberg, his manager, Royce the 5'9", and Jesse Reyes, who is just this Canadian singer. Well, at least there's no. Okay, he kept the appearances to a minimum. 13 songs. Okay, that's not bad. I can. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. But first, let me read the chat first. All right, let's see what the chat. Mike said Eminem show is a masterpiece. Yes, definitely is a masterpiece. I mean, I understand that album. You know, that album that gets a lot of hate. I understand that, but man, that album, man, that has banger. That the production. Oh my god, man, I need to get my hands on that album. KRD Eminem show is crack. Definitely. Ross Hartley, encore barf emoji. Yes, but you know, I'd rather listen to encore than Revival and this album. That's how much I despise this album. Eric said Encore is I. I mean, only song I would say is good was Mosh. That's to me. That's to me. Um, okay, a lot more Encore hate. I skipped school just to get Encore in the Rain and all, and then I was pissed. Oh, I would be pissed too, Mike. I'll that will remind me. That reminds me of that Family Guy episode when it was Stewie had this cutaway when he watched that Bewitched movie. Nigga literally, you saw this nigga literally go to a store, bought a ladder, took an airplane all the way to Hollywood, and whooped the actor's ass, saying that's not funny. that reminds me of that. Oh shit. All right. Eric said Rastaman. KRD, I did not care for a relapse. Eric, I'm not afraid. Speaker Cloud Underground. Great song. Okay. Ross, Recovery was the start of Eminem becoming a stale pop artist. I agree, Ross, definitely. Walk on Water was so boring. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get time to get through this album. No time for stalling. Cause I need a good laugh. Track number 1, The Ringer. Okay. Oh wait, let me pull up my other notes. Oh, damn it. Fucking website. Let me pull this shit up. Pull up the song lyrics. And it's sad because that's why I can't put Eminem in my top 10 because the amount of bad albums he has, man. Like, damn. He's in my top 20, but not in my top 10. And I know a lot of the Eminem fanboys gonna get at me after this, so I'm ready for this shit. All right, so track number 1, The Ringer. Okay. So this song sets the whole tone of the album. Eminem being mad at the hip hop scene. He dissed a couple of artists like Lil Yachty. Well, Lil insert name here. Machine Gun Kelly, Iggy Azalea, people who gave Revival negative reviews, Donald Trump, etc., etc. This was okay song, and that sang a lot. That's definitely saying a lot, you know. You know, nothing to really go cry home about. Then you have Greatest, basically a braggadocio song, talking about why he's the greatest, why people should respect him and stuff like that. Yeah. We've heard this before. We've heard it before. We definitely heard this before. Track number 3, "Lucky You" featuring Joyner Lucas. Not a big Joyner Lucas fan by any means and shit like that. Believe it or not, this song is actually nominated for a Grammy Award, for Best Rap Song. The Grammys gotta have that one Eminem Grammy Award and shit like that. I won't even be surprised if he got a Grammy for this song. I would not be surprised. Just features him continuing his trap fascination. And Jonah's talking about how he feels that he's underrated and stuff like that. He has not gotten any awards and shit. One thing I would say, the only song I really do like from Jonah Lucas is that "I'm Not a Racist" song. That song I do like, but I try to give him a chance. He's not my cup of tea. Otherwise, this song. Then you have Paul, the skit by it's a Paul skit. He always has to have that one skit from his manager. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna charge my laptop. Okay. Then we have after Paul. Oh, Normal. When does Eminem care about being in a normal relationship all of a sudden? Like, oh my God. Like I'm gonna play I'm gonna read some of the lyrics to this shit. When did he ever care about being in a normal? I mean, it's a pretty out the box, but she thinks I'm being mean, and now she starts to scream and shout. She's about to let the demons out. She don't want to see me with other females out. I tell the bitch to beat it, take the scenic route. She retaliates by trying to leave the house in an evening gown with the cleavage out. We've been down this road too many times for me to count. And all I can think is, how I just want you to be normal. Why can't you bitches be normal? Always gotta be so extra like a fucking this nigga's bitching about. Oh my God. This nigga's bitching about some fucking puss. Bro, son, let me tell you, when I play this song, I literally. What up, it's Vin Rican, and welcome back to another. Okay. When I play this song, I literally stopped because I literally thought there was a guest. I literally thought it was like a guest appearance, but I thought this cannot be Eminem. This cannot be Eminem. Oh my God. Then we have M Calls Paul, which is again another skit. And then which leads to Stepping Stone, which is probably my favorite song. Because this song is kind of dedicated, to his rap group D12, and it's kind of like apologizing. Well, not. I would say it's kind of how can I put this? Just making amends, saying that he still has love for them and stuff, because because there's no secret that after after Proof died and stuff like that, and kind of like distanced himself away from D12, and he was just acknowledging that. So I actually did kind of like this song, actually, but don't. It's probably the only song I would actually consider to check it out. Well, besides the next one, to an extent, not alike, with Royce the 5'9". Now Eminem wants to rap like Migos now. Don't believe me? I'm gonna read this. Hold on, I'm gonna read this. Um, Braindead, eye drops, pain meds, Cyclops, Daybed, iPod, Maybach, train wrecks, sidewalks, Payless, high tops, K-Fed, IHOP, Playtex, iBox, Icebox, raindrop, drop top, smoking a cookie in a hot box. Some people might say he's mocking. It sounds like he's mocking it, but it's kind of like a diss to mumble rappers. But at the same time, Royce saved this song. Let's just say that Royce pretty much saved this song. Yeah. Then we have oh, that song also this Machine Gun Kelly, because in case you guys know how the beef started, um Machine Gun Kelly, from what I looked up, Machine Gun Kelly basically made some comments about Eminem's daughters when she was underage. Excuse me. He dropped this song. Machine Gun Kelly dropped that. What was the name of that song? Machine Gun Kelly dropped. That's how much I don't really care about this whole album or beef. He dropped that one song. Rap Devil. Okay. Yeah, which was a response to that. That was a pretty good diss track and shit. Then Eminem responded with Kill Shot, which that was a pretty good diss track too, yeah, but that was a cool diss. But yeah, this song tolerable. Um yeah, also he actually dissed well, he did some other cats. Oh, that's the next song. Okay. Next song, Kamikaze, fucking toilet water. Then track number 10, Fall, where this song he's dissing Tyler the Creator, Lord Jamar, a Brand Nubian. Yes, that Lord Jamar, and Joe Budden and a couple of others. But reason why he dissed all those cats was because I believe with Tyler the Creator. What happened with Tyler the Creator? What happened with Tyler the Creator? He dissed Tyler the Creator because of the fact that he made some comments. I think he called he called Tyler the Creator like a faggot and shit like that because of the fact that let me think. So something about him coming out the closet and shit. He dissed Lord Jamar. He dissed Lord Jamar because if I'm not mistaken, Lord Jamar made some comments on Vlad TV about the Revival album and shit. Cause Lord Jamar, he always speaks to somebody. He never bites his tongue from nobody and shit. So, and Joe Budden, him and Joe Budden been beefing. Us because Joe Budden, he retired. He left Slaughterhouse. To be honest, I have a strong feeling Joe Budden is gonna come back. I'm not a Joe Budden fan whatsoever, but I have a strong feeling he's gonna come back. Cause a lot of people keep talking shit about him. Yeah, he's enjoying his whole career as a podcast now, but watch in the future, he's gonna come back. All right, so fall. Oh, and one more thing, a little trivia about this song. The dude who done the vocals for the song, what's this cat's name? Justin Vernon. His vocal was uncredited, and he actually went on Twitter to talk about how he was not in the studio when Eminem recorded the song and shit like that. So yeah, that's actually saying a lot. Then you know what? The last three songs, Nice Guy, Good Guy, both featuring Jesse Reyes and Venom. Trash. Nice Guy basically continues the whole theme with normal, and with Good Guy, with Venom, it was just a theme to the motion picture of the same name. My thoughts on this album. It sucks. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I honestly, if there was an album I would play just to assist me with suicide, this is the album. If there was a fucking album where who the fuck keeps texting me? Let me put this shit. Motherfuckers keep texting me and shit. Hey, if there was a fucking album where I would play, if I was a cop and some shit, just to play in death row, just to play to like kill somebody, this is the album and shit. This album is just that horrible. It's just that fucking bad, man. Like, this was an MC. I mean, Eminem is always going to be like one of my favorite MCs, but as a fan, I gotta be honest. It's not a good album. But it's a couple of notches better than what's the album? What's that album? Revival. Surprisingly, this was the best-selling hip-hop album of 2018. And I feel like it's just because of the controversy. Let's just keep it a buck. Eminem, this literally almost a lot of rappers, it's all because of controversy. And people are always gonna buy into Eminem. Let's just be real. Let's just all be real. People gonna always buy into anything Eminem does. Controversy sells. Okay, that's Eminem Kamikaze. All right, let me read some of the comments before I make some more announcements. Cardi, Eminem was bitching throughout the whole album. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He was definitely bitching throughout the whole album. Like, definitely bitching throughout. And it's not like he's dissing people throughout. It's just like he's dissing like, oh, my album. People didn't like my album. Oh, this and that, this and that. Like, if I wanted to listen to that, I would rather listen to Meek Mill. I would rather revisit Meek Mill and Drake beef. Eric Reg getting twisted on the drink. Hey man, if it's a bad album, I gotta do something to carry the pain, man. Like, what the fuck, rapping like the Cash Me Outside girl? Damn, yeah. Rap Devil. Those mood music tapes are insane. Yeah, the mood music tapes, those were okay. I wasn't really too keen on those. What's up, Edgar? How you doing? I'd rather listen to Tupac's Loyal to the Game than Kamikaze. Nah, KRD, I'd rather listen to Kamikaze because Loyal to the Game, in my opinion, is much worse. Much fucking worse. Elton John in a Tupac album. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, Eminem Kamikaze. Eminem Kamikaze. Okay, so a couple of announcements I'm gonna make. So, I think sometime next week, I'm definitely gonna review the Jasmine Guy and Tisha Campbell albums and stuff like that. So, for my Black actresses whose R&B albums were flops series, um, I'm gonna start my coverage on Rick James this week. I don't know when. Um, I'm gonna possibly do a live review on Public Enemy Music in our message sometime next week. Again, I don't know when I'm gonna do that one. And my next trash hip hop is gonna be Talib Kweli's The Beautiful Struggle. Um, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. Speak of Clout podcast. Shout out to y'all, Mike, Ross, Steven, Try, Ricardo, Hoovy, Edgar. Shout out to you. Thanks for watching. Eric, KRD. Uh, I might do another review later on tonight. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Stay tuned. Peace.